Okay, what's up, guys? This is episode 2 of my little survival thing that's going on. I've been AFKing the iron farm that I started. It's only been a little bit, like probably like an hour max, because I haven't had the most time to be playing. But I do have plans for this episode, or I guess this time that I'm playing through. I would like to get enough books and bookshelves to make a full enchanting table, and I'd like to get full enchantments, and after that I would like to build. So it's probably what I'm going to work towards now. I figured out that Better Clouds finally came out for 1.21.11, so that's good. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to do. I already have a XP farm set up. I set it up over there. There's a zombie spawner. But yeah, I only have 3. I already have the enchantment table. So yeah, I'll come back when I'm done doing that. I'm gonna need to farm a bunch of sugar cane and also cows, and I guess wheat as well. So I guess I'll do that, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I'm back. I don't even know. Not much has changed in my other than like not much has changed in my chest other than all this stuff because I started farming. I have all these cows, but I also massacred them before. Set up a sugarcane farm. I set up this little thing. It's only made me 7 bone meal, but I think it's good enough because of how many excess seeds I end up getting from this right here. Now, obviously, most of this stuff is going to disappear quite soon as I progress because it's quite ugly. I'll move it to somewhere else, but this is just the farming area for now. And then I'm gonna head over to the mini XP farm that I made. I think it's right up here. Yeah, it is. It's literally just like a zombie spawner. But I also set up another portal because I wanted to use soul sand because before I had a ladder set up, so it's better with the bubble over. But now, yeah, I mean, they're not one shot, which is kind of sucky, but it'll work. I'll spend the time. This is level 30, so that'll be next in line, and yeah, this is just like an update. So now I'll be back when I'm pretty much fully enchanted. Alright, so now I'm officially done with enchanting. I don't have Unbreaking through on my chestplate, but I can just do that later. Pretty much everything is fine. The shovel doesn't have everything. But this is all I want right now, and I'll get a Silk Touch pickaxe later. But that took a long time. I don't want to do it again. Mm, Now I'm gonna work towards getting building materials. I'm thinking spruce wood. And then also something else, but figure that out later. Because I wanna expand on this. I'm thinking like a staircase, maybe that goes around the side. And then this ends up kind of coming out with like slabs and I connect it to the floor. And I build a house on top. It's kind of my idea right now. I'll see if I can deliver on it. Again, I'm not using Lightmatica or anything, so this process takes a lot longer than usual. But yeah, I guess I'll come back with an update after I get the materials that I want. It's been like 3 hours. I think I've got the materials I need at this point. I ended up making a moss farm as well as a stone/cobblestone farm. But yeah, I pretty much just have a bunch of stuff now. I'll finish mining these trees and then I'll get to working on what I actually want to build. And I honestly didn't really know what I fully wanted to build, but I have kind of an idea, so I'm just gonna go with it. I'll explain it after I finish what I'm doing. Also, I ended up getting a mending villager, and I ended up making a silk touch pickaxe as well. It has been a while, dude. Everything takes so long to do. Alright, now I just need to mine these spruce trees, and then that'll be it for now. Okay, so this is, I guess, this is kind of the general layout for, yeah, like before I actually go in and do any exterior work, or also like it looks a little bit silly right now because it like looks like it would just tip over, so I'm probably gonna add some type of support system underneath. I guess I can figure that out. I don't really know what to do for that, but I'll figure it out at some point. But yeah, this is like the general ordeal. I feel like it's a very simple block palette, and I wanted it to be that way because I feel like I always end up just choosing the most random block palettes ever. I mean, they look pretty nice, but I want to take it a little bit simple, and it works pretty well with like the rocky type texture. This I can definitely add a lot more onto, but probably just for today, I'm gonna um finish off the exterior, do the support, and then yeah, that'll be it. I'll add in some windows, then I'll come back, update, um, talk about whatever I'm planning to do afterwards. So yeah. Okay, so I made another big rock. I haven't detailed it or anything. I'm about to get to that, but I just used a crap ton of cobblestone, and I just did this freehand, so it doesn't really look the best, but I think it's pretty decent. Now I'm just gonna go in with the same type blocks that I did in this one, so just andesite and stone. Then I'll go in with slabs, put the moss on top. That'll be it for that. So, yeah, be back again. All right. Um, the second, I guess, rock is done. This one is to hold up these buildings. Uh, and I don't think it came out too bad. If you have any suggestions on how to fix it, let me know in the comments because I'm always up for fixing something. I do have to fix this, so pretty much to make the rock kind of make sense, I had to go into some of the like, house building itself. So I changed that slightly, and I'll just fix that once I start working on the outside of this. But yeah, I really like I don't know. an overgrown rustic type look, so that's why I like using the moss and the mossy cobblestone and stuff. This roof was actually spur of the moment. I did this out of nowhere, but I don't think it turned out too bad. I personally like it. I'm gonna change this a little bit. I'm gonna put mossy stone bricks on it. I'm thinking of, not right now or today, but I'm probably like pretty much. Let me just give the agenda real quick. Finish this rock. I'm gonna finish texturing and I'm gonna create like a sort of an entrance. I'm gonna work on these walls, make some windows or whatever, and that's it. But the next time I log on, I'm gonna extend this part out. Kind of like a, I don't know, almost like a, I don't even know what it would be considered. It's like half a observatory or something. I don't I don't know. Kind of looks like Dr. Doofenshmirtz's, like the top of his building. Or I don't know. I don't even know how to explain this. It's like there's this Dead by Daylight map kind of, and it has like there's like a little T area or whatever. It's like rounded, like a cylinder. That's what I'm kind of planning to do. I think it'd look nice. Um, and I'm probably just gonna extend that out to look, not even connect to this part, just be out and then go up and around. I think it would add a lot to it. But yeah, that's just an update for right now. I'm gonna get back to building. I'm just gonna finish up the walls. As of right now, I'm pretty much done with today's progress that I wanted to get done. Right now, I'm gonna add glass to the windows. Okay. I was trying to figure out what color I wanted to go with. And for some reason, I stumbled upon orange, so this is what we're doing. I think this should have a little. Yeah, that's fine. I changed this into a canopy rather than an entrance, and instead I added a ladder from the original rock to go up. I thought it made the most sense, and I had to move the bed. But yeah. Let's get one last little good look at this before I head off. I want to get onto like maybe elevated surface, like maybe over here. Hold on, let me see if I can get a better angle. I'm thinking it looks pretty nice. I added these support beams because it didn't make sense for that to just be floating, and I didn't want to add another rock in the front, so it didn't make any sense. And then I put slabs to show that they're kind of connected. Seems I forgot the ones on top, but I think it's fine. I think the bottom ones are what really mattered. The rock I think looks nice. The orange, I'm not sure how I feel about the orange. You guys should let me know. If I should change it, if I should go find green dye or something. But yeah, I think, let me go to free cam. I think this looks nice. Right now my only light source is torches, so I think I'm gonna swap them out for like lanterns. At some point. So so what I'm trying to like recognize right now are like the problems. And I feel like I'm getting almost taste fatigue, but for blocks. Because I feel like we have a lot of similar blocks here, and I kind of wanted this to stand out. So maybe I'll change this. I'll change this roof to something else, and these blocks I'll swap to maybe just mainly green blocks rather than adding in the stone. Maybe that'll help. But let me know. I think this needs a different block change, but I personally like this structure. I added walls um to make it just have a little bit more shape. Okay. Now plans for next episode. I think what I need to do is I need to move these all this stuff. I'll move it like under. Um I think I need to liven up the area, so I'll get working on some like flower like places, I guess. Like places to put flowers, and then I'm not sure what to do with this in between. I'm thinking water. And I'll probably make maybe something back here. I'm thinking maybe a bigger rock. I don't know. I don't know. That seems annoying. Maybe I'll just make like a pond area. And then it'll flow out to here. Into, I don't know, I guess into this. And maybe I can work on the back. Then I'll finish the building. Because I finally have tools. Have farms. So pretty much, yeah, I'm set. Yeah, when I look from down here, this definitely needs to change. And maybe I'll even elevate this. Terraform this to elevate so I can have a better scenic view. Terraform this. I don't know. Just let me know. Let me know in the comments if you're here still. I know I don't get many views, but the few people that do actually watch these, let me know. I think this looks pretty cool. I just need to change up the blocks. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.